They say, he who laughs last, laughs best. Apparently, Wendy Williams is now roaring with laughter because not only she played her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, and his mistress, Sharina Hudson, big time by cutting them off, but she also ruined their 15-year-long love affair. Word is on the street that Sharina is planning to leave Kevin because he's completely broke and can no longer support his family. And since all his attempts to extort more money from Wendy failed, Sharina is about to pack her stuff and leave Kevin to deal with debts and overdue payments alone. Hi everyone, and welcome back to CELEB Live channel. We keep our eyes on the most unbelievable dramas in the lives of your favorite celebrities and always bring you the hottest updates. We've been following the story of Wendy Williams' divorce for quite a while now, and it looks like things are only getting nastier for her ex-husband. The man is about to be dumped again, and this time it's nonetheless his mistress Sharina who wants to kiss this drama goodbye once and for all. Who could predict such a sad ending to their pathetic love story? If you want to learn more, make sure to stick with us until the end of this video. So, all of you hardly missed the headlines reporting that Kevin Hunter is completely broke and cannot even cover his basic bills since Wendy Williams stopped sending his alimony checks. And it wasn't just some sob story for the press. Apparently, the man truly went bankrupt because he was fully dependent on Wendy's money and didn't even think of finding a job to provide for his new family. And while Kevin is trying to act tough, thinking that he can sue Wendy and his former company and still get some cash to cover holes in his budget, his mistress Sharina Hudson might have lost her patience and faith in him. It feels like Kevin was not the only one who stayed in a relationship because of money. Now that the fat checks from Wendy stopped coming in, Sharina is thinking of leaving Hunter for good. If that's true, that would be a gorgeous storyline for Wendy's upcoming podcast. We don't know yet when the first episode is going to be released, but we are sure that Wendy wouldn't miss an opportunity to triumph over Kevin's misfortunes. After all, she might have known all these years that Sharina wasn't really in love with Kevin and stayed with him only because he could provide her with a high standard of living. And since there will be no more money, she has absolutely no reason to live with a jobless man who makes himself a laughingstock with his miserable statements. But it's not just Wendy who never believed in their love story. Fans keep speculating on how long will Sharina stay with Kevin now that he doesn't shower her with luxury bags, expensive cars, and weekend getaways to sunny resorts. Here is what one person wrote on social media. Sharina is an opportunist who will use anyone to fund her lifestyle. Kevin will soon be history when she moves on to her next project. And another person commented, let's take bets on how long Sharina will stay with Kelvin once no money is coming in. I'm thinking they have at least a year, then it's over. Well, knowing that Sharina has no idea what it's like to earn money through hard and honest work and has been leeching off Wendy for more than a decade, we are hardly surprised by this. See for yourself. Sharina, who will be 37 in 2023, has been enjoying a lavish lifestyle since her early 20s, all thanks to her affair with Kevin. He has been using Wendy's money to buy Sharina gifts, invest in her silly business ideas, fly her to luxury resorts, and even get her a mansion a couple of miles away from his family house. This woman knew all along who was the real sponsor of these things and still had the nerve to accept the gifts, sleep with Kevin, and even persuade him to leave his wife. If audacity had a face, it would be Sharina's. The only thing Hunter refused to do is to divorce Wendy. But as we know, Sharina finally got what she always wanted after she got pregnant. Wendy filed for divorce and Kevin Hunter became a free man. He probably cowardly ran to Sharina the very same day. He even received monthly checks from his ex-wife as a result of their settlement agreement. Sharina probably thought she had won life's lottery and was living her best life. No responsibilities, no sending CV, no working for minimum wage, no doing thankless jobs for the rest of her life, no dealing with demanding bosses and colleagues. However, her American dream of getting something for nothing ended when Wendy stopped sending checks. We would love to see Sharina's face when she found out that Wendy played them and Kevin Hunter wouldn't be getting a single coin from his ex-wife. Sharina was so enraged that she immediately started to pick at Wendy on her Instagram and forced Kevin to go public with a sob story about alimony. There are also rumors going around that there's trouble in paradise and Kevin and Sharina's love affair is bursting at the seams. It's said that the couple keeps fighting all the time and Sharina pushes Kevin into desperate actions to extort money from Wendy. Well, it seems like the only thing Hudson cared about is the never-ending flow of money into her pockets. And now that it stopped, she showed her true colors. And the color of Sharina Hudson is gold, like a gold digger. This woman has no shame in her. She has no right to Wendy's money whatsoever, especially after what she has put her through. Well, they say people who create their own drama deserve their own karma. Seems like Sharina's karma finally found her after all these years of sleeping with a married man and using Wendy's money for her own enrichment, and her true motives for these audacious actions are finally revealed. Does she really need Kevin now if he has no means of supporting her lifestyle? We don't think so. We hope that this karmic backlash only cheers Wendy up because a good laugh is what she needs for a speedy recovery. It's hard to believe that Wendy could guess about Sharina's real intentions all this time and keep silent, but she might be ready to open up on her podcast, and we are eager to hear her revelations. However, Wendy's fans also knew that Sharina's feelings weren't genuine, and they already see Sharina packing her stuff and looking for another victim. One fan wrote on Twitter, "Now that the checks from Wendy Williams have dried up, let's see how far Kevin Hunter's side chick will stick by him." Sharina made herself a target of mockery. People ruthlessly roast her on social media and expose her true nature. Here's what one person commented: "Sharina only hooked up with him because she found out his wife was famous. She want them free coins he promised her." And another person commented, "If that mistress had any forethought, she should have moved on away from Calvin a long time ago. Now she's just hanging around, it seems, because she hopes Calvin will get paid from Mrs. Wendy. Any self-respecting woman would quit." But don't get your hopes too high, Sharina. Wendy is back on track, and she's not letting you spend a single dime of her hard-earned money. However, she might treat you with her attention, but you have to wait for her podcast for that. And knowing Wendy's sharp tongue, you better run far away and hide well, Sharina. And if you really love Kevin, take him with you because more backlash is coming. But it seems like these two actually deserve each other. All they can do with their lives is pretend, cheat, and leech off honest people. We hope that when Ms. Williams is fully recovered, she will reveal more stories about them on her podcast, because fans are surely waiting for her tea. But Wendy is still on her road to recovery, and who knows if Sharina will be around by the time the first episode is released. But for all we know, she will be surely listening. Do you believe that Sharina Hudson will soon dump Kevin? Or will she stay in hope that their financial situation will get better? Share your opinions in the comments. As usual, don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button to get more tidbits about the lives of your favorite celebrities.